to Sam's now and get my medicines.
Let's go that way. Yep. Yeah, we can go up that way.
Well, earlier when we were first out, they weren't open yet.
Well, I know. That's what I want to say.
Yeah. I gotcha. I understand what you're saying. Folgers.
Folgers? I don't like Folgers.
Huh?
I don't like Folgers.
You don't?
No. I've never had that one.
It's what I grew up around, and then it was either Folgers, because Dad used Folgers a lot, and then you did Taster's Choice dried coffee. You did that a lot, and I did like that for a while. But how I do mine is my Keurig, I have special cups that I can pack myself, so I can just buy a regular container of coffee and pack the cup for the Keurig with my coffee and then put it in the Keurig, but I can make my coffee really strong. So like 1 cup of my coffee would probably be normal to 3 normal cups of coffee.
That's where we were there yesterday.
Huh?
That one over there.
Yep. We were there yesterday.
I know.
Farm and Home Store.
What's that Tile Mix?
Huh? Title Max? Yeah. Oh, it's a place where they rip you off.
Oh. What does it does?
What they do is you take your car's title into them, and they will loan you money at a insanely high interest rate, and if you don't pay it back, they repo your car and steal your car from you.
Oh boy.
Yep. Matter of fact, the one guy Dad loaned money to, that Dad loaned money to buy a car, he took the car and took it up there and got money against the car, and when he got in trouble and went to jail, Dad had to go up there. Dad found out that there was a lien on the title, and Dad had to go up there and pay like $5,000 for whatever on the car. I think it was like $3,500. So Dad not only lost the money from loaning it to him to buy the car, but he also had to turn around and spend more money to get the car back. and he sold that car to David Stout. That was after David Stout got divorced.
What color was that?
Huh?
What color was that?
The car?
Yeah.
It's a grayish car.
Grayish?
Yeah, gray color. It was a Focus, Ford Focus, I think.
Yeah. It's on Manchester Road or something? Or was that road?
Big Bend.
Big Bend. Yeah.
Big Bend.
That's when we went in there.
We went in there yesterday,
Yeah.
and I forgot that they were closed on Sundays.
Yeah.
I forgot they was closed on Sundays. Oh, excuse me.
Well, I'm glad I came out that side, but
I
not
don't
on
know,
the
I
other
don't-
side.
I don't know. Sometimes my burps can get some pretty horrendous smells to them.
Oh my God. If
It's
you
like my
start
ass,
doing
my
that,
mouth.
you're gonna have to tell me you're gonna
It's like
fart.
my ass and mouth are competing upon who can
Ugh.
produce the worst smells. Especially if I ate a bunch of eggs. Get a good old egg burp or something. Woo.
Well, you do a lot of eggs.
Oh yeah, I'd shout out on eggs. I don't do any supplements. I don't take any vitamins. I don't take any protein powders or anything like that for my workouts. I don't take any collagen powders. Nothing. I eat basically hamburger and eggs. Or if I'm out with you at Golden Corral, I'll eat the pork steaks and stuff there. Don't eat a whole lot of bacon.
There's a
But
lot.
I have to put salt in my water. One, for two reasons, because it's distilled. But I also have to eat a lot of salt
Why is that?
purposely. Huh?
Why? Why is it?
Because I don't eat anything else but meat and eggs, and I don't get sodium from any other like products.
Oh,
So I have to purposely consume salt. And then I'll do like a salt and water fast for a couple days where I just drink water and salt.
yeah.
That's not bad actually. Once it's distilled, then you add the salt back into it, and then you add that little bit extra to give it that little bit more salty flavor. It's not bad. In a way, my body kind of craves it because I need the electrolytes from the salt. That's why I use pink Himalayan salt. So it's got higher potassium and other mineral contents in it than other than sea salt. And not only that, but sea salt and iodized salt has plastic particles in it. So whereas Himalayan salt doesn't have as much plastic particles. I am at 254 pounds and between 6'3", 6'4".
How much you got out? How much did you get out of this? The fats.
How much do so I'm below 20% body fat. My BMI would still be considered 31%, but for a body type like mine, BMIs don't exist. When BMIs first came out, my doctor, Dr. Lynch, and this is in the 90s, I was standing there looking at the new BMI chart saying, if you're this height, you should weigh this much. And I'm looking at my height and I'm going, Doc. And he's like, that don't go for people like you. He's just like, you work out, you're above average physically for a person that height. So, you know, your muscle mass and your bone density is different. And I was just like, he's just like, so that does not really, that doesn't go for you. And I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Well, even so, when I went down and started at Club Fitness, because I was getting it through the insurance for free, I'm trying to rehab my back, which isn't going too well. But I had a lady that I got a free personal training from this one lady, and they put me on the scale that calculates your body mass and your body fat ratios, and you know, it also will judge, you know, the balance of your muscles, like if your muscle right and left arm are balanced or close to balanced in symmetry as far as how they look and stuff. So a lot of my stuff was very well balanced and everything like that. However, I've been working out more now since then, and I've put on a lot more muscle mass.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said yes.
So.
Because I said yeah.
But I can't use free weights. All the weights I use, everything's cable pretty much. The only free weights I do is I do the preacher curl seat.
To do what?
Preacher curl seat. It's where you sit down and you have this pillow type hard surface that you can put your elbows on. And what it does is I isolate my back from everything else. So all my workouts, for the most part, my lower back, it isn't really much as far as how it is affected by these workouts. And that's one of the things before Dad passed away and after my second surgery, and I was wanting to try to start to lose more weight and get back into some form of shape and hopefully, you know, break through this disability that I have right now. He sat down and he was just like, all right, everything you know and everything you used to be able to do has been thrown out the window. He's like, you have to completely start over. He's like, and you don't even want to use weights. He's like, at the most, he goes, you use rubber bands, and you're going to have to find out what motions and what angles and what things affect you. So it took a long time to figure out what I could and couldn't do. Like, there's a lot of leg exercises I can't do because of my back and my left leg. So, like squats, that's out the window. I can't do front leg lifts. I can't do prone leg curls. It's messed up. That's why my legs look like shit. I gotta try to figure out if I can do the squats on my total gym at home, but I just can't do anything because every time I try to, it triggers that damn nerve in my leg and back.
Oh, close.
Huh?
Close.
We're not close, Mom.
Oh, well, it looked like it.
Holy crap, you scared the shit out of me.
I'll shut up.
Well, no, it's just the way you looked and said that. I'm like, what? Where? I didn't see anybody. I'm like, did I miss somebody? So anyway, yeah, that's why I've been trying to work out, but I have to do everything low weights. Pretty much the highest weight I do is shoulder pull downs at 60 pounds, and that actually makes my back feel better, because as I'm doing the pull downs, it's pulling my back. It's kind of like pulling my back apart.
Oh.
But anything that requires me to like pull up, like I can't do standing things with picking up weights, because it pulls down on my back, even just a low amount of weight, like 45, 50 pounds, 30 pounds, it kills my back. So it's one of those things. And then bending over, I got to be very careful on how and how much I do of that, because you know, it's a mess.
Yep.
But because I do a high rep of a low weight, I actually kind of get a little bit of a cardio out of it, because I can't really get much of a cardio.
Cardio.
Well, so since I can't run or do stuff like running, I'm going to start trying to get on the bikes again and see if I can do something like that. But I can't do anything as far as like running or elliptical machines. Certain bikes I can't be on. So it's one of those things I got to try to start playing with that. But even then, I can't get like the speed and stuff I need to get my heart rate up enough.
Yeah.
So I have to essentially, I design my workouts to where I go one right after the other, right after the other, right after the other. That's why I try to go to the gym when it's not busy. So I don't give myself a break. So a lot of people will take breaks and reps in between. If I do it too long, if I do that too long, my back will start to lock up. So like right now, my back and everything's really stiff and hurting from the workout I did yesterday. And that's why I only work out every other day, because I have to give a day's break in between the workouts for my back. And no matter what workout I do, no matter how low of a rep I do or what weight I do, it's the same thing. I have to give my back a break the next day.
There's a lot of over there.
Hold your ears.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
Oh, God. Go all the way through.
We're going through.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. We good?
Yeah.
Can we get out?
Yeah. Now we're going to go all the way down there.
Yeah. This is where I like to park at over here, because there's a lot less people and it's just easier for me to walk.
Is that truck over there?
Huh? This truck next to me? No, it's a big truck.
I don't know if it's cold in there or not.
Huh?
I don't know if it's